The Languages of Jesus, Linguistic and Biblical Perspectives. Welcome to Academic Impact Podcast 293, copyright 2026, ISBN 978976975 I am your host, Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, broadcasting from Barbados. Today's episode, we will explore the rich sociolinguistic landscape of first-century Roman Judea, where Jesus of Nazareth navigated a multilingual environment. Understanding Jesus' use of Aramaic, Hebrew, and Greek not only illuminates its daily life and ministry, but also reflects the complex cultural and administrative melee of the time. As a cultural theorist and doctor of divinity, my research highlights that first-century Palestine was profoundly multilingual, which had significant implications for Jesus' teachings and interactions. Multilingualism refers to the ability to communicate in two or more languages, encompassing both spoken and written forms. Crystal, 2003. The primary vernacular of Jesus was Aramaic, the common language of Galilee and Judea at the time. This is evidenced by several Aramaic phrases preserved verbatim in the Greek text. Segment 1. Aramaic, Jesus' primary language. Aramaic was the dominant vernacular language throughout Roman era Judea and served as the common medium for everyday interaction and instruction. Wikipedia. Of the New Testament, noteworthy examples include: Jesus likely spoke the Galilean dialect of Aramaic, which exhibited regional variations distinct from the Jerusalem dialect. This is evident in every preserved Aramaic expressions attributed to Jesus in the New Testament, highlighting its centrality in his communication. Notable examples include Tae Comium, little girl get up, Mark 5:41. Ephphatha, be open, Mark 7:34. Eloi, Eloi lama sabachthani. My God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew 27:46 and Mark 15:34. And Abba, Father, Mark 14:36. Wikipedia. These instances attest to Aramaic as Jesus' primary spoken language during daily life and critical moments. Brown 1997, Hartedo 2006. While Hebrew was the liturgical language of Jewish scripture, prayer, and synagogue teaching, it was not commonly spoken in everyday interactions during Jesus' time. However, Jesus demonstrated literacy in Hebrew, exemplified by his reading from the scroll of Isaiah in Luke 4:16-20, underscoring his engagement with religious texts. These phrases indicate that Aramaic was not only Jesus' mother tongue, but also the primary language used in teaching, healing, and everyday conversations. Segment 2. Hebrew, language of scripture and worship. While Aramaic dominated colloquial speech, Hebrew maintained a vital role in religious and scholarly domains. Jesus would have been conversant in biblical Hebrew, especially for liturgical purposes and scriptural exegesis within synagogue settings. For example, Luke 4:16-17 describes Jesus reading from the scroll of Isaiah in Hebrew during a synagogue service. Britannica, ND. Hebrew functioned mainly as the sacred language of Jewish scripture and worship rather than an everyday vernacular. Segment 3. Greek, language of trade and administration. Koine Greek was the lingua franca across the eastern Mediterranean under Roman rule. It was essential for commerce, administration, and intercultural communication. Jesus likely had some proficiency in Greek to engage with non-Jewish populations and Roman officials such as Pontius Pilate. However, Greek was neither his native tongue nor his primary mode of communication. His usage of Greek was situational and contextual. Wikipedia ND. It's important to note that Latin, the official language of Roman administration, appears to have been rarely, if ever, used by Jesus. Bible Hub ND. To summarize, Jesus' linguistic repertoire can be understood as follows: daily life and teaching Aramaic, religious worship and scripture reading Hebrew, interaction with non-Jews and Roman authorities Greek. This multilingual capacity exemplifies the cultural and linguistic plurality as first-century Judea and Aramaic serving as the mother tongue for interpersonal communication, Hebrew preserving the sacred tradition of Jewish scripture, and Greek facilitating broader social and political engagement within the Hellenistic world. In closing, thank you for joining me on this linguistic journey through the world of Jesus' time. I hope this exploration has shed light on the nuanced ways language shaped his mission and interactions. Until next time, this is Dr. William Anderson Gittins, DD, wishing you peace and enlightenment. God bless.